สวัสดีครับอยู่กับผมไก่โต้งครับก็วันนี้ผมก็จะมาเล่น Assassin's Creed Odyssey พาร์ทที่16กันแล้วนะครับ
Lam, you made it. I trust the seas were favorable?
Poseidon might be the only one not trying to kill me.
And did you go to Thera? Did you find him?
Not yet.
You should. The answers to many of your questions are there. Your father would be proud to see how you've grown.
For now, let's deal with what needs to be done here.
I never imagined we'd stand on Spartan soil together again.
As much as I curse this place for what it did to us, it feels more like home than Kefalonia ever did.
Sparta is our home. But we'll have to rid ourselves of the Puppet King if we are ever to find peace.
Whatever happened to our old house?
Nikolaos stayed after I left, but now that he's gone, I don't know.
Why don't we go find out?
Of course. But first, there's something I want to show you.
นั่นคือมีชื่อว่าโฮมสวิตโฮมพูดถึงโฮมสวิตโฮมนี่ผมก็นึกถึงเกมที่เล่นยากลองเล่นนะถ้าใครจะซื้อโฮมสวิตโฮมเนี่ยผมแนะนำนะแนะนำให้เล่นเดโมก่อนว่ามันกลัวไหมกลัวมากแค่ไหนนี่เล่นเดโมไม่กล้าเล่นเลยสวิตโฮมเนี่ยเกมผีไทยไม่น่ากลัวสัส
The closer we get to Sparta, the more memories keep flooding in.
No matter how far I ran, I never could escape them.
I know. On Naxos, I
Off we
could
go.
forget. It was as if I had lost Sparta in a box, tossed it to the bottom of the sea.
Did you put memories of us in the box?
I wanted to, but it would have taken all the wood in the land to build one big enough.
เรียกม้าส่วนตัวมา
Let's go, Phobos!
โอ้ยกินแหลกโอ้โหโอ้โหเฮียแหลกเป็นผิวสเปคเดียวจริงๆว่ะมันซึมดีดูดี
This is where I first trained you to use your spear.
Hesitation only hastens the grave.
You remembered.
How do you think I got this far?
We had to pry that spear from your hand while you slept. You said you needed it to fight the monsters in your dreams.
I couldn't face Cerberus empty-handed. Those children will be ripped to shreds. We should help them.
Alexios, wait! You shouldn't interfere. This is Spartan training territory.
I can't stand here doing nothing. I'm going to help them.
โอเคปะ พาเจ้าหมาป่ากันกินเจ้าหมาน้อยเป็นไง
Pater? I'm not your father, but I'm sure he's proud of you.
Tell him I'm sorry I yelled. I was angry. I didn't mean to.
He died with honor. His death was unnecessary. What are you doing here?
These boys were in trouble. I thought I'd help.
No, he didn't!
Don't lie to me, boy! You should be ashamed of yourself. And you. These boys are weaker now because of you. The Spartan army will be weaker because of you. I should kill you where you stand.
Are you all right? What happened?
I couldn't just stand by and watch.
The Ago Yi is what turns boys into men, and soldiers into Spartans. You have only made them weaker by interfering.
What good are they to anyone if they're dead?
Alexios, please. This isn't Kefalonia, Naxos, or anywhere else. This is Sparta, and breaking Spartan law can get you killed.
Believe me, Mater. I know exactly what breaking Spartan law gets you.
Come, let's go home.
That training is ruthless.
Not ruthless, effective. The best of those boys will become Cryptia, keepers of the peace and stalkers in the night.
Stalkers in the night?
There's a reason Sparta never changes. It has rules, and they are strict.
Amen.
Spartans rule Laconia, but most of its citizens are ilotas, enslaved peasants made to work the fields and mines.
Slaves? Ella.
Spartan fields keep them fed, and Spartan warriors keep them safe. First from the Persians, and now from the Athenians. When they forget their place, the Cryptia are ordered to keep the peace.
I see.
Most of us make great sacrifices for comfort.
Most. Not all.
Watch where you're going!
Come on.
I never thought I'd find myself back in Sparta. It looks so peaceful, despite the war raging elsewhere.
Σκύλαν και χάρη τη δόξη.
ขอตังค์หน่อยครับ
Ταχαίως. Συ, μη το μιλείς. Ové. Περιπάτω. Ό,τι κορεστεί.
Watch where you're going!
This was the first and last place I ever felt safe.
As soon as you were old enough to hold a spear, you trained in this yard from morning till night.
Nikolaos was a tough teacher to please.
He hid his pride from you. But every night he would tell me, he's going to bring glory to Sparta.
If he were a better man, he wouldn't have let go of me.
My heart broke that day. But if we are ever to heal as a family, we must stop reopening old wounds.
Some wounds never close.
Do you remember the first time you held your sister?
I was scared I'd break her. I piled every blanket and pillow we had around me.
Even then, you held her so tight, I thought you would squeeze the life out of her.
She turned out stronger than we thought.
The gods must be playing tricks on my eyes.
Good to see you, Brasidas. It's been a long time since I rescued you from the warehouse fire in Corinth.
That's not how I remember it.
You look well, Brasidas.
The rumors were true. You're alive!
Many we thought to be dead are still breathing.
When I heard the two of you came home,
We're in Sparta, but we're not home yet.
We want our house back, Brasidas.
Sparta claimed your estate after Nikolaos' disappearance. They're waiting for his adopted son to claim it. But he hasn't returned from the war.
Stentor? I knew I should have killed him on the beach. What do we have to do to get it back?
You'll need to negotiate your Spartan citizenship with the kings. It won't be easy.
Why not?
As happy as I am to see you, the kings won't be. Especially Archidamos. Your exit from Sparta wasn't exactly graceful.
He can't still be mad I broke his nose.
You what?
In any case, he hasn't forgotten. But I have an idea that might help him forgive.
Tell us.
Spartan soldiers have been giving weapons to the Ilotes. Whoever takes care of these traitors will earn his thanks.
So, to get our house back, I must take out the Spartan commander responsible for inciting a useless rebellion. Sounds easy enough.
Find me in the throne room when it's done.
And where will you be?
This is where I raised you. It's also where Leonidas raised me. I'm going to visit his tomb just beyond the estate. You should pay your respects too before you get started.
I'll try.
เรามาทำส่งเวทนี้กันต่อเลย
Grandfather was a true hero. Maybe one day.
Leonidas. He was Sparta's last true hero. We'd all be under the yoke of the Persian Empire if it wasn't for his courage. The same blood courses through your veins.
My blood courses through these veins, not some man's I've never met.
Leonidas was king, Alexios.
And yet I grew up in the dirt!
Hold out your spear.
ออกโยดีดัส
All of this talk of the Pythia, I do not care what she says.
Enough! We have grown tired of your insolent tongue. Sparta will not go to war. The Pythia has spoken.
Pythia says what you tell her to say. She has been your puppet for far too long. The time has come to cut her strings.
Oh, Leonidas, the days of heroes are over. You think your blood makes you special? If we opened your veins, it would spill to the ground and disappear through the cracks. You are no one.
You are more than welcome to find out.
Your fate is sealed, son of the lion. Xerxes will unite us. He will bring order to chaos.
Divide the Pythia and everyone you love. Everything you stand for will perish.
Gather the men.
My king?
Xerxes wants Sparta. She'll have to go through me.
Incredible! Now, do you understand?
What must I do?
It's time we embrace our destiny, both of us. If we don't stop the cult before it's too late, then all Leonidas fought and died for was for nothing. Our bloodline has risen to those who would enslave us.
It's time we rise again.
Well, well, well. Mother and son united in Sparta at last. And look at you, a god and goddess among mortals.
King Pausanias, we're honored. I was sorry to hear about your father.
Yes, our fathers would have been proud to see us here today.
You remember Alexios, my king?
Who could forget? The boy who died to save his sister. Such a tragedy. An innocent child put to death because of an ancient, merciless law.
I killed an elder. Sparta didn't find that very innocent.
Alexios!
In any case, Sparta was weakened by losing you both.
We're examples of why these laws must change.
Oh, I agree. But King Archidamos, if he could carve Spartan law across the chests of every citizen, he would.
Spartan laws destroyed my family. Spartan laws had me claw my way through the streets. We're here today because he defied those laws.
He did, and he lost his head for it. But we're not here to talk about the dead, are we?
We know Sparta reclaimed our house after what happened to my father in Megaris. We want it back.
Mind your tongue, child. You may not live in Sparta anymore, but I'm still your king.
We graciously request an audience with you and King Archidamos to discuss reinstating our citizenship and reclaiming our home.
Of course. There's nothing I'd want more. Archidamos, however, still hasn't forgiven you for the whole nose incident.
What can we do to sway him?
There's rumor of a Illot rebellion, and the Kreptia are stalking the flames. Savagely killing Helots, stealing livestock, and leaving corpses to rot in the streets.
The Cryptia represents Sparta's ultimate achievement in military training. Their discipline and fearlessness make Sparta's army the most feared in the world.
Once. But the Cryptia have become corrupt and bloodthirsty. And training boys to kill unarmed peasants is nothing to be proud of. Do you want your home back or not? Good. So the Ilots will no longer support the senseless slaughtering of their people.
If killing Cryptia will get our home back, I'll do it. If Archidamos...
นะครับผมก็มาถึงแล้วนะครับผมดีไงถึงแล้วเราต้องฆ่ามันนะครับผมว่ายิงด้วยนี่แม่งเลยแล้วก็นี่สิรอเหี้ยอะไรไปที่รอยเหี้ยอะไรเด็ดปะทีนี้ก็ไปไหนต่อดีฟัดเท้าเวลไงง่ายนี้เลยทีนี้ก็ไปไหนดีนี่เลย ไปขี่ม้ากันต่อนี่ไงมาแล้วไอ้ฟ้าเด็กปะ
Listen up! I'm only going to say this once. Spirit stinks like a pig.
ลิงก็แบบนี้เลยเหมือนภาคซินิเคทเลยอ่ะเด็กน้อยก็ไปที่ต่อเดี๋ยวเก็บม้ามาก่อน
Come on, come on.
โอเคแล้วก็ไปต่อเลยเด็กก็ถึงแล้วหรือว่าเราต้องเข้าไปในถ้ำหรือเปล่าใช่สิถ้ำนี้ค่อยมาทีหลัง
I should try to stay out of sight.ภาค2ของ Revolution 3 4 โจ๊กนี่ CPK Origin ทีนี้ก็นี่กันต่อเลยแล้วก็ไปใกล้พอดีเป๊ะเลยเป๊ะงั้นผมขออนุญาตตัดไปเลยแล้วกันแล้วนะผม Found him. Let's go. This is the marble quarry Brasidas mentioned. The weapons have to be here somewhere. There's only one Spartan here that I need to kill. It will be easier if I don't alert the others. Found them.
open!
รอให้มันอ่ะ เจอแล้ว
I need to take down their commander.
เรียบร้อยวิกล่องเลย กล่องไม่โดนว้าวว้าวว้าว
Must get down from over there! That's it! Run, scum!
ตาย
One down, 4 to go.
ตายนี้ได้แล้วแล้วมันมีตรงไหนบ้างเหรอโอ้ มาตั้งใจกูยัง
Everyone, shout!
นี่
This is your last try! The gods can't help! Have you held a weapon?
ไหนบ้างวะมันมาตรวจแถวนี้
That's 2. Time to find the others.
ออกละตำแหน่งได้แล้ว
Hey! What is going on up there?
The archer's over there!
Mistios? You saved me! Thank you, Mistios!
You have given me my freedom. How can I ever repay you?
3 weapon racks destroyed. Won't take much longer.
ทิ้งโอ้มันไม่ทำดาเมจว่ะเราต้องไปปั้นทีเดียวพลาดเปล่าเนี่ย
Only one more to go.
เอาละทีนี้ก็เหลืออันนึงไม่เห็นได้ยังไงเนี่ยชิบหายโอเคเรียบร้อยแล้วทีนี้ก็เดี๋ยวออกจากที่นี่ก่อนนี่ก็มาทำคุยนี้กันต่อเลยKing of Sparta เราต้องก่อนนะผมขอตัดคลิปเลยตรงที่ถึงเลยนะครับผมนะครับผมก็มาถึงแล้วนะครับผม
There you are. I can take you in to see the kings when you're ready.
Waiting won't make this easier.
Then let's go. Your mother's already inside.
Where are the kings?
There.
What do you say now?
You've made your point, Archidamos. I yield.
Another 2 squadrons to Viatir, then. As I said.
Is that how they solve arguments?
Sometimes.
Archidamos's guard has improved. He should thank me.
Brasidas, you've come with news. Let's hear it.
My kings, may I present Merini, descendant of Leonidas, and her son Alexios.
How dare you show your face in Sparta?
Alexios helped me secure Corinthia, my king. He helped with the Ilotes rebellion. They want what's best for Sparta. I beg you to listen.
Let's hear what they have to say before we bloody the palace floor.
Speak, Marini. Why are you here?
I have returned to reclaim my Spartan citizenship, to reclaim our home.
You exiled yourself. Your son killed an elder and ran.
Not to mention the crooked nose he gave you.
My family was betrayed, my king. Sparta was betrayed. We've come to expose these traitors.
You haven't cared for Sparta for many years.
Your elders had both her children thrown off a cliff. They tore our whole family apart.
Alexios, not here.
But the minute she thought Sparta was in danger, she came back. She brought us both back to help. How dare you accuse her of not caring?
I've heard your grandfather couldn't control his temper either. Marini has made her intentions known. What are yours?
My intentions are to hunt down those who betrayed my family and Sparta, and kill them.
And who exactly do you think betrayed Sparta?
That's what I'm here to find out.
First, prove yourself loyal. Bring glory to Sparta, and redeem yourself in the eyes of the gods. Until then, neither you nor your mother have a right to your lands.
Tell me what I must do, and it will be done.
The Spartan army fights the Athenians in Boeotia. Join the commandos there. Come back victorious, or do not return.
You expect me to win a war when your own troops can't?
My troops will crush any army under Helios. And if you want your home back, you'll go to Boeotia and mind your tongue! Good. You're learning. You will find my commander out of Mount Helicon. Give him this and tell him I sent you.
Not so fast. 2 kings, 2 tasks.
And what would you have me do? Conquer the rest of the world?
I'd leave the conquering to Archidamus. The Olympics will be starting soon in Elis, and our fighting champion requires an escort.
You want me to be an escort?
I want you to make sure the Spartans return with a wreath.
That's how he'll bring glory to Sparta? By winning an event in the Olympics?
Not an event, my king. By making sure Sparta wins the entire Olympics.
Perfect.
You have your orders. We'll see you when your tasks are completed.
If they're completed.
I'll get them done, and you'll give us back our home.
There's some Spartan left in you after all.
Brasidas. Show them out. Next.
That went well.
Considering you still have your head on your shoulders, yes, I'd say it went very well.
The kings were generous to give us a second chance.
And all I have to do is win the Olympics.
And a war.
Is there anything you need to know before setting off?
I think I'm ready. And you? What will you do while I'm gone?
I received a message just before we went in.
What kind of message?
A clue to the whereabouts of another cultist. I'm going to Arcadia.
Alone?
The fates are smiling on us. I was ordered there. We can travel together.
That would be helpful. My thanks.
I'll meet you both in Arcadia then. Safe journeys.
ไม่มีอะไรแล้วแหละงั้นขอจบคลิปไว้เพียงเท่านี้แล้วกันโอเคครับถ้าใครชอบคลิปนี้ก็ต้องฝากกดไลค์กดแชร์กดติดตามด้วยนะผมก็สำหรับวันนี้ต้องขอตัวลาไปก่อนบ๊ายบายสิเจอกันใหม่พาร์ทหน้าสำหรับพาร์ทนี้ต้องขอตัวลาไปก่อน